yesterday we had BBCP, we have Third Strike running right now. Incredible players. Here's a lot of people flown in from like Seattle, Pacific Northwest, and people are hungry to win. Moving on into this Granblue top four, we have had some fierce competition up until this point. And in just a minute, we will be getting started with some matches. I am Mini-Matt. I am here to say some words about Granblue. Potential second commentator was going to be Jeff Zammu, who is unfortunately not able to make it out today due to, well, you know how it is. Sometimes you can make it to an event, sometimes you can't. But what I do know is that the Granblue we have coming up for you is looking pretty good. We have Langston and Plastic Mac sitting up there in winners bracket, winners finals. And in losers semis, we have Kersey and Blue Thunder. And let me tell you, I'm excited to see these matches. Blue Thunder, legendary Colorado grappler player, bag of tricks as deep as the ocean. And of course, tons of great players everywhere in the bracket right now. Just coming off a loss in Zerd, so I'm licking my wounds a bit. But there's nothing that makes you feel better than some nice Granblue fantasy. And you know what else is great? Our excellent sponsors. Now, big shout outs to SNK for sponsoring Winter Showdown. There's some merchandise donations for the finalists of Samurai Showdown, the KOF 15, Level 7 Games, also a huge sponsor. They donated a $100 gift card for the winner of the mystery bracket. Final round in that was Plus R on the Wii with waggle controls. You can check out the store at Level 7 Games, at Level 7 Games on Instagram, at Level 7 Media on YouTube, Level 7 Denver on Facebook, and of course Gaming Diasporas for donating $1,300 total across our main events. Huge boost to the prize pool from them. Thank you everyone who's helped support the event. And I hear the siren song of Character Select. So I believe we will be moving on to this first winner's side match of top four.
Character select.
All right, who we picking?
Jita, Percival.
Jita and Percival. Two Shoto kind ofs. Both of them have, the fireball, the reversal, the Rekka-ish thing. If anything, Percival is a little closer to one sole bad guy, has a shorter range projectile that travels across the ground, a command grab that he can combo off of. Jita is like Graham, but they decided to let her still be good. Rest in peace, Boot. I'll never forgive him. They nerfed my boy's foot. But Jita's still in the game if you want to play that archetype. So, Jita versus Percival. Both these characters, good poke buttons that they can confirm off of, good options for controlling the neutral, good options for weaseling out of pressure with a reversal. And it's interesting when you see a matchup of this kind of archetype of character, because you get one of two things. You either get the most honest, tax-paying matchup you've seen of your life, or both of them go nuts and you get the grime. So I'm excited to see exactly how they choose to play this. They're choosing to play this button check. That's reasonable. You don't want your buttons to be the loss condition of a round for you. All right, buttons have been checked. Buttons are located, double thumbs up. Excited to watch some Granblue. This game is sick. I'm very, very happy that the patch is coming out, the expansion with a rollback, character rebalance. Great time to be a Granblue player. If you've been thinking about getting into this game, it's an excellent opportunity to pick up a copy of the current version maybe, do a little training mode, get yourself ready for when this game is net play ready. And, the scene still plays all the time. They struggle through the delay-based netcode. It's beautiful. The passion of a scene that loves their game. But you're not going to have to do that soon enough. You'll just be able to go online and play in the wonderful world of rollback netcode. We don't need that right now. We're live, and we're about to start top four winners side. Brought to you by a slight loading screen. All right, we're on the beach.
In victory. Battle 1.
Langston versus Plastic Mac. Oh, gets frame trapped by the EX. Now we're in the corner. Granblue, very honest game compared to a lot of anime-adjacent fighting games. There's no, like, for most characters, there's no unreactable mix that leads into the exact same vortex. There's cooldowns on everything. So you see a lot of this sort of stuff. A lot of poking, a lot of pressure that amounts to holding the corner, but Langston very aggressively poking out, getting so much value, using that new mechanic, 50% meter to get that cancel, get in there, take the round. Langston gonna go up 1 round here in winners finals. Looking pretty good. That's the dash blocking of the West. Walk forward, down, back. Run under, blocked. The mid-screen shimmy. This is, ooh, nice, interesting punish. Going to push Langston to the corner, but look at the life difference. Langston just getting so much off of these pokes. Plastic Mac, neither character is really getting cooked by, you know, full setups, full combos. It's just tons and tons of poke damage. There's one thing Percival can really run away with sometimes. Some of Percival's best buttons are like far H, far medium, just kind of sticking them out, hoping to cancel them into Gunflame. And if you just get clipped by too many of those, you can find your life bar disappearing before your eyes. Oh, nice. Confirm off the sweep. Pushing Langston to the corner. Plastic Mac baiting the reversal. Getting the punish. Stagger there, trying to bait out a throw tech attempt, perhaps. Counter it, sweep. Tick grab. Granblue is a game that always has some degree of throw protection. So whenever you get a tick throw, you always really feel like you earned it. Ooh, damage. And Langston running in. Plastic Mac ready with the sweep. Able to take round 1.
Player 2, win. Battle 2, engage.
Nice jump in. Now, this is like an entirely different player. Plastic Mac cooking now. They have awakened their true form. They got that triple SSR gacha roll. Filled out their grid, done all their dailies, and now they're ready to cook. All right, lots of stuff on cooldown for Plastic Mac. Langston taking the opportunity to poke out a little bit. Nice, 5H confirm. Very low life for Plastic Mac, but Super Skybound is available. Run up tick grab, not gonna kill. Ooh, nice, so the command backdash, getting out of that mechanic. If you block that, you are very, very minus. And when in that mode, you cannot be chipped out, and you do additional damage. So it's kind of a good last-ditch offensive option if you feel like you don't want to save your meter for Super Skybound or whatever. But Langston was ready with a command backdash, the 50-meter backdash. All right, stocks gained. Percival's eating good right now. Got himself some of that barbecue from the background. Ooh, no, what a whiff. Plastic Mac. Really good opportunity to take back this round from this position. Patience. Oh, there we go. There's the conversion. Going to take the corner. Going to get the knockdown. Big, big damage. More of that just very patient. Stand outside of their poke buttons, dare them to make the first move. Unfortunately, Plastic Mac just overextended a little bit in their corner shimmy and got clipped. Winners finals, I think 3 out of 5. Both of those players like not quite sure if they're done or not. We're still in there though. Maybe that, you know, couple seconds to stop the momentum is what Plastic Mac needs to turn things around, but the reverse 3-0 is always hard to do. We've seen when Plastic Mac gets the hit and gets that corner pressure, they're having a great time. But here at neutral, they just seem to be having so much trouble dealing with the range of Percival's buttons. A little bit of a shimmy. Got him. Langston on set point. Got to be feeling real good right now. When you're this far ahead, when you've been having all this momentum, feeling confident, feeling good, it's a great place to be with a character with giant oppressive neutral buttons. Who goes for a little bit of the fakies there. That's the big thing. When you're that far ahead, you can start doing things that are, you know, a little bit less real, a little bit more minus. You know you're in a great position. Plastic Mac just trying to figure out a good way to counter poke the Percival buttons. Frame trap not successful. Sweep catching. So Plastic Mac does have access to Super Skybound. Ooh, jab confirmed. This isn't going to kill, but it's a scary place to be. Fireball. Just very patient pressure, and there it is. 5 medium, 5H. 5 feet from victory.
Now do you understand?
Great time for Langston. Going to move on to grand finals. Plastic Mac is going to go down to losers finals. And as for us, what we've got waiting for us is losers semis. Now this is going to be a matchup between, I believe, Blue Thunder, grappler player, and if we have eyes on the bracket, we'll be able to see Kersey is going to be Blue Thunder's opponent. So I don't know off the top of my head who Kersey plays. Blue Thunder, I believe, plays Ladiva. Interesting character. Huge damage. Has some very powerful pokes. She's been nerfed a lot since vanilla. Gotten a little bit worse every patch. I don't know exactly where she is right now, but back when the game first dropped, she was certainly a powerhouse. It was terrifying to get clipped by a button and then just get brought to the corner with EX Lariat and then cooked by command grab 50-50s. We'll see if Blue Thunder still has the gas in the tank to make this character look scary. Blue is very well known in Colorado for trying to build a very large bag of tricks in every game he plays. The concept being that gimmicks are only gimmicks if eventually you run out, but if you just have enough gimmicks to make it through entire sets, that's a strategy, right? So I'm excited to watch this match here. But the big question is, who's Kersey picking? Who's Kersey out here challenging the grappler player with? Because that's always it's always a huge factor, right? If you're playing the the dedicated zoner, you're probably feeling pretty good when you queue into the grappler. If you're playing, I don't know, Sora's, an old man who wants to be right next to them, maybe a little harder. Belial. All right, this character, generically just very good character. Ooh, UL. Blue. Yeah, let's go. UL versus Belial. So, Belial generically very good. Super strong crouching medium. I believe it's +1 currently. Good set play. Some strong gimmicky moves. Just an overall powerful guy. Eaten a few nerfs over the years. But if anyone tells you Belial is bad, they're lying to you. And UL is an interesting stance character. She has some of those a little bit minus, but things you can do situations. She can get quite a bit of damage.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Just in general,
Let's open you up.
A very fun to watch character in terms of her mobility. All right, so Blue is playing you well. Here we go, full combo into the corner.
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Oh, there it is, the Belial counter. He's walking at me menacingly.
How's that? That was your hit me.
All right, pushing him to the corner.
Flow.
I like that. Blue is utilizing the back step in order to try to kind of bait out stuff, but unfortunately it's not quite catching what he wants it to.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice cross up, getting the grab.
Down you go.
The overdrive, no more messing around.
That was incredible.
Very convincing round one from Blue Thunder.
Battle 2.
Let's see if Kersey can make the adjustment. All right, Blue Thunder. Quick aggression, getting the counter hit on that overhead. That's very big. You get a confirm, you get more pressure, jab pressure into grab. Great forward jump by Kersey.
Whoa. Flow. Flow.
No punish on the dodge. Blue Thunder going to get swept, and it is Kersey's turn to play with the Granblue. Blue Thunder, however, ready to match out. Baits the reversal. This could just be death. Here's super. I believe the proration wasn't too big. This might just kill. And there we go.
Almost.
Blue Thunder, very convincing game.
Wily as hell, and at least twice as bad. If you've learned anything from our fight today, you won't show your
I always forget that she has the the southern accent in this localization. Yo, where's like the Gold Lewis UL crossover?
UL.
This is the point of contact between Guilty Gear and Granblue.
Eustace.
UL and Gold Lewis getting some southern barbecue. All right, Eustace.
Fort Breeze.
So more of, I have actually talked with Zammu about Eustace a few times, and what I've kind of gotten from it is that Eustace may be a little underexplored at the moment, in his opinion. A character that has some potential, but just a lot of permutations about how you can use his grenades, about how you can use his set play, makes him a little hard to gauge, especially for me. However, just looking at things on its face,
Believe in victory.
Eustace is stronger in terms of zoning than Belial. Kersey might be trying to
Nice try.
attempt to just keep Blue Thunder out and not have to deal with this at all. Whoa.
Surprise.
Good combo, bringing Blue to the corner. Seems like Kersey's actually maybe even way more comfortable with Belial. I wonder, sorry, with Eustace. I wonder if the Belial pick was, this is the character I want to be playing today, and if I lose, I'm playing my main. All right, Blue Master's out. Patience from Kersey, utilizing that life lead. Red tech, overdrive, gets punished. Jumping back, trying to bait. Into the stance, blocks the gunshot.
Catch.
Good tech. This is so scary. Just a random flip from a button could die to super skybound. But Kersey getting the round with the bouncing bullet.
Longer than we thought.
Oh, my gun. It's hollow in the middle. Getting caught by round start Gustav.
You should dodge.
There's a grenade. Jumping over.
Surprise.
Blue Thunder being patient, waiting for the good opportunity.
Surprise.
Gets the grab. Overhead connecting, no counter hit. Kersey going to hold up forward out of the corner. Up forward out of the corner is a huge check in Granblue. Way more than a lot of other games.
Catch.
Ooh. This is, again, that scary situation where Kersey is ahead, but not so ahead that they don't have to be careful of just sweep super skybound or something like that. Blue knows. Blue is just pressing button, hoping to confirm it into the super. Kersey very patient, though.
Fox fellas play tricks on the eyes.
Looking very confident with Eustace.
Battle 1.
able to take that game, and this is losers semis, which means it is 2 out of 3, so it all comes down to this. Back down. And this is kind of what Kersey wanted, right? Just to get a little bit of that life lead, and then force Blue Thunder to have to approach. Big combo. Grenade set play, getting the hit. And this is death. Time's up. 5 golden letters, as they say 10 years ago. Is that joke even funny anymore? Is that FGC boomer humor at this point? All right, we are connecting with the button. Time to cook. Ooh, nice poke out. Kersey going to take the initiative. Blue consistently jumping forward after blocking that grenade, but not getting a whole lot off of it, getting put into the corner for his trouble. Nice reversal. A little bit of a shimmy movement. Blue not wanting to run into an anti-air. Getting mileage off that overhead. It seems like every time Blue hits with the overhead, though, they immediately lose momentum for one reason or another. Not quite capitalizing on the plus frames. Oh, Kersey could have killed there, but takes the round anyway, takes the set. Oh, I don't think Kersey realized that losers finals was back to 2 out of 3 for a second there. I know how that is. You're in top 4. You're just like, all right, 3 out of 5. We got to get there. Sometimes you can't get there.
I'm not over-reliant on sight or the fight with the nerves.
And I need to go cook in Zerd. So we will be back in just a minute. Stay tuned. We have more sick Granblue coming up. We have losers finals and grand finals waiting for you. So stick around.
Character select. Jida. Eustace. Jida versus Eustace. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great.
Tick-tock. Focus. Excellent. Give up. Life is faltered. Heads up.
Down.
These guns aren't for show.
Battle 2. Engage.
Simple. Dead end.
Great.
my technique. Oh, come on. Would it kill you to show your captain some respect every now and then? It'd make me feel a lot more confident.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Reposition. It's gonna blow. Simple. Give up. Bullseye.
Excellent.
Locked on. What's this? Throwing it. How's this?
I can't lose! Let's finish this!
Bullseye.
Down.
Not bad.
These guns aren't for show!
Battle 2. Engage.
Reposition. Give up.
Great.
Close grip. Negated. Bury this.
Great.
Think fast. Your life is as predicted. Give up. Now.
Finish.
Perfect, Cheetah.
Oh, right, Gina! How was my technique?
Character select. Jida. Zeta. Coliseum. Jida versus Zeta. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage. Great. Great. Great.
Time to finish this! Resolute strike!
Down.
Yowie! I'm just that good.
Player 2. Win. Battle 2. Engage.
Are you ready? No way! No way!
Excellent. Great.
It's time!
3, engage.
Surprise, I'm back. And it looks like Losers Finals has been going on at a brisk clip. Plastic Mac already 2-0 over Kersey. It seems like Kersey playing Zeta. This is the third character. I'm interested in what happened while I was playing Zerd. Kersey went from Belial to Eustace to Zeta. Random select main. Overdrive. For what it's worth, I will say my lens for Granblue right now is exclusively talking to Zombie. So if like Kersey is out here, I don't know, but from my perspective, it's cool to see someone playing a bunch of different characters in bracket. And I got here just in time to see the Zeta win screen. So 2-1 right now. Kersey feeling good at the moment, but locked into Zeta due to being on their last round. So it's an interesting sort of scenario. Most of the time, this sort of thing doesn't come up in fighting game brackets because people just kind of play the same character the whole time. But if you're swapping the whole tournament, and then you're forced to land on one character, if your opponent has a strong counter pick to that character in particular, you might be looking at some trouble. Yule back on the screen. Popular character to play, very fun, very exciting. Funny, unexpected Southern accent. I wonder what that localization choice. Probably a Kansai Bend sort of thing. Either way, we are here with Kersey fighting for their tournament life. They got a 2-0 if they want to make it out of Losers Finals and back into Grand Finals for the run back of the century. Okay. Pogo blocked. Nice grab. Spear to move back to midstream. But Plastic Mac is ready for the punish. Gets the counter hit. A bit of a drop here, though. Drops into grabs. We take those. Overhead. And the EX backdash gets blocked. There's patience from Plastic Mac, recognizing they have a big life lead. The worst thing they could do right now is be super over-aggressive, get blown up by Super Skybound. So they're probably going to be trying to avoid that. Ooh, scary situation. Overdrive, and there it is. So if you dodge the overdrive, you get the guaranteed punish. Very, very good, especially if you're just super sure they're going to do it. You can spot dodge kind of as a meaty. Gigantic endorphin rush when you're successful. An immense amount of feel-good chemicals generated in the brain. that is the classicest of classics. Balrog minus after a dash punch. Dudley minus after machine gun blow. Any character in the world minus after a forward moving special, and then let the reversal rip. Take back your minus frames. There for you. Anyway, Plastic Mac getting the counter at overhead. One button into super. That's going to be 3-1. And that is going to be Losers Finals. Plastic Mac getting the run back in Grand. We have Percival waiting in Grand Finals against Plastic Mac. When we saw the set earlier, Plastic Mac seemed to have a lot of trouble in the neutral against Percival buttons. Kind of getting walled out a bit by Far M, Far H. And just a lot of life lost from counter pokes and from getting caught by a button that had the EX dash confirmed into it. You know, the classic thing where you stick out a button, you special cancel it on whiff. If it hits, you get the special. If it doesn't, you just get nothing. You just kind of throw that out, waiting for someone to walk into it. We saw that happening quite a bit in Winners Finals. So we'll see if Plastic Mac has the adaptation moving back to fight Langston in Grand. Or we will see if Langston will continue to exhibit signs of Percival gaming and take it all the way from Winners. Now for Plastic Mac, it's going to be a road. Coming from losers finals, you got to win 1 3 out of 5 set to knock the other person into losers, and then you got to win again. Yo. Now, welcome to the mic, Curzon. Well, congratulations on your tournament run.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate it.
So you were swapping a lot, right?
Yeah. So it's really more of a player matchup than a character matchup thing.
Gotcha.
Against Blue Thunder, he's very oppressive with his Yule. Yule's notoriously a very bad matchup for Eustace. So usually I play Kag or Belial against him. And then, I mean, yeah, that's what it is, you know.
I feel you.
And then same thing with against Plastic Mac. Zeta is kind of like a pocket character of mine, so I was able to bring him back a little bit, but maybe next time.
Yeah, there's always the next one, right?
Right.
And I respect it. I think like a game like Granblue, where the floor for characters is pretty low, it's a game where you can have that sort of overall strategy of having a lot of counter picks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, last time, for the previous set for this, we saw Plastic Mac having a lot of trouble in neutral against Fireman. My brain just... Percival, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Fireman. What do you think the answer is against the wall of Far H, Far M?
Percival, top 1, top 2 character in the game right now. I mean, the answer is to just, you have to outplay the player. You can't outplay the character.
You kind of have to make some difficult,
Yeah.
medium risk, low reward guesses at neutral just kind of constantly,
Yeah.
which is, it's hard to deal with. And they become like high risk, low reward once he has the meter to cancel the far buttons into damage.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Jita definitely has those tools. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him pull out his Belial. Belial can beat Percival.
Yeah, Belial, still a very strong character. Couldn't nerf him enough.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's back to top 3 again, so.
The plus button 2M just kind of dictates a lot of the matchup against a lot of the casts.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at most of the mid-tier characters where their 2Ms are -2, -3, and then you have Belial
+1.
+1, +2, you're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do?
Guess this is my life now. Oh, I miss when Gran had a plus to him. Gran was so cool. Maybe they'll just give him back his frames in a...
They probably will. I feel like Grant hasn't seen enough love yet, so when Rising comes out, they're just going to nuke him. They're going to give him all the weapons.
Yeah, just all he really needs back is his plus frames, and then he can be a dumb, gross pressure man again.
All right, yeah.
So I'm very interested to see the differences in neutral from Plastic Mac going into this, because that's going to be the big determination.
The thing with Langston is a very patient player. He's very refined with his neutral. Plastic Mac is going to have to make some out-there calls, some very unthought of plays in order to actually get into his head and make him scared. Otherwise, I think Langston is just going to control the neutral the whole time.
Yeah, it's tough because these characters have pretty similar archetypes-ish. And when one character just has way bigger buttons and on average higher reward from neutral pokes, you can kind of see this sort of thing happening if everything is like close to equal, of just getting pecked away at neutral by more damage every time you're wrong than when the opponent is.
Jita versus Percival, top 5 versus top 5. Some people think Jita's not top 5 anymore. She definitely is. Her corner carry is the best in the game.
She goes so far with the EX Rekka and still just gets to keep going sometimes.
And then she can make hit confirm a lot easier now that, you know, tactical has been added to the game.
She has a meterless reversal, always nice. Grand but good, more or less. Yeah, and this is what we were seeing a lot of, just very patient neutral, but just a difference in reward when one player is wrong.
Right. Notice what Plastic Mac's trying to do here. He's trying to stay inside Percival's range so he doesn't freely get up those stacks. He has to work to get those stacks up.
All right, this is
He's
big.
in the corner.
Knockdown, what is the mix-up?
Oh, and he mashes on the wake-up.
And this is the other thing, since they just had another set, Langston is kind of ready for some of the tick throw setups, some of the delays. So going up against someone you just lost to in a grand final set can always be a very difficult hill to climb.
Oh, absolutely.
But Plastic Mac is doing a real good job here. Both players at that terrifying life total. Ooh, what a whiff
and
punish.
whiffs. Again, Percival's far buttons definitely showcasing themselves here.
Very, very good buttons. Ooh, Langston
Confirm.
waiting for the third
Full
Rekka.
corner carry. Should be about 40%.
Nice. Red Tech. Sweep into party starter. We have the stock. Doesn't combo. Plastic Mac
Quite
going
in the
to take
corner.
back aggressive.
Oh, and uses the whiff to punish the whiff.
The
Won't
classic
kill.
fighting game technique of two characters whiffing in the night.
Motion back against the corner.
Plastic Mac playing so carefully, trying to keep this from happening.
One, gets 3 stacks. Can use them. This might be dead.
Not quite.
No.
Reversals are terrifying right now. The first person to make a big overextension just might be out of it.
The patience.
But that chip death is such a possibility.
Overdrive is and max distance DP. I was
Catching-
watching out for the overdrive, but he didn't want to spend it.
and Plastic Mac able to take that round. It's a great place to be. Back to that patient neutral, getting counter hit a couple times.
Contest of dash.
And this is just the situation you don't want to be in when you're having trouble at neutral against someone. The life deficit just gives them the freedom to sit there doing nothing, force you to take the risks. Great bait. Gonna get the super here if they choose to. Instead, they go for the Fafner.
Against the corner. Chip is a factor here. Overdrive. In
All right.
overdrive, Jita is terrifying. But sidestep.
It's
does
just
not
active
get
for
it.
so long.
It is.
Well, 1-0.
Are we going to see a character switch?
Love to go 1-0 when you're on the winner's side.
Oh, absolutely.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Plastic Mac definitely feeling a lot more comfortable than they were in the previous set. But the question is, will it be enough? Shimmy. I love this phase of Granblue. The sit at your maximum button and just kind of dare your
Oh, yeah.
opponent to be the one to press.
Yeah, definitely the new school Street Fighter.
It's just so good in Granblue, and Percival being the character with, on average, the largest button to do it with is definitely very nice for him.
First of all, terrified now uses the command grab,
Oh, and here's the super.
and that is dead. Langston notoriously doesn't use command grab a lot, makes them scared of it, and then uses it just at the right time. He knows when to use it. It's perfect.
It makes sense. If you're able to get the work done without the command grab, you can just save it in your back pocket as this almost unavoidable once-in-a-set free round win condition.
Yeah.
And it's put Langston at 1-0 rounds here.
All 5 stacks. This is where Percival is his scariest.
Big conversion.
Oh, that's impressive.
Nice overdrive.
From this range, if Plastic Man gets the ideal hit, he can kill.
Well, that's terrifying. Yeah, Langston is playing with that in mind.
Pushes up.
Meter backdash, getting out of there.
Oh, and the
Nice.
confirm. And this should be a kill, definitely with the overdrive up.
All right, there we go. There's always like the 1 in a million. Oh, what if they drop it?
Yeah. Plastic Mac not dead yet. He's putting up a fight.
Now, 1 round apiece. If Plastic Mac is able to win this one, drag Grand Finals to 1-1, that'll be huge for him. All right, Rekka connector. patience from Langston. The classic of Granblue.
This is going to hurt pretty big. This won't kill.
Cashing out the damage. Langston is going to have the meter for either overdrive or super skybound, depending. Walk forward reversal.
EXDP.
And there we go. Chip death is off the table.
Oh, no.
Look at that damage.
First of all, with overdrive, 3 stacks, this is terrifying.
One button into the EX could be everything here. And just like that, life totals are basically even. What a turnaround.
Keep pushing out these buttons. Overdrive does cause chip damage for normals.
Run up grab. Patience. Red
Good
tech.
No whip punish.
And there it is.
Catches him pressing.
Langston taking back the round from almost an 80% life deficit.
And that's just what he does. Big damage character with stacks. He was able to get up overdrive. He's a terrifying character. And Langston being able to play patiently, able to maximize what Percival can do in that kind of situation.
Yeah, incredible play from Langston. Just
Plasmax sticking with the Jita. So he doesn't switch to his Yule or his Belial.
I respect it. When you have 5 games, it's almost a bigger risk to switch to another character and go in cold than have the matchup experience and comfort, even if it's not going great.
Up to spend the DD.
Small punish, but it adds up. Counter hit.
The meaty setup with the stack.
So good. Langston on tournament point. Plastic Mac has got to make the hero's journey here.
Plus frames.
Patience.
And good
Nice.
confirm is going to push him all the way to the corner.
Going for that stagger pressure. Langston so patient, picking the exact right time to jab.
Langston getting punished. Plasmac using that tactical.
Yeah, huge conversion. Nice super jump out of the corner. And we've seen this life deficit before. It's crazy because Langston is not out of this yet.
Plasmac
Just looking for an opportunity.
overdrive is no longer an option for Langston.
Langston saying, I can take it from here. I don't need the overdrive. I just need the damage.
Careful. The ideal hit still can kill from this range. Slowly blowing up that meter with the shimmy.
Ooh, jabs.
Here we are.
We're not killing from this, but we are
Oh my
killing
goodness,
here.
and that is it. Langston with the sweep in grand finals. Your winner Showdown champion.
What an incredible set. Langston on razor's edge so many times, just getting taken down to 10% life, and then over the course of like 20, 30 in-game seconds running it back.
Oh yeah, I mean, and it's been like this ever since he's started coming here to Colorado. I mean, he's just kept his poise, and it's just almost impossible to break him.
And it really shows what a sick set. And I hope everyone enjoyed watching some Granblue Fantasy here at Winter Showdown. We have more games coming up next soon. What is next on the stream? Strive Pool.
Guilty
We're moving
Gear
on to
Strive.
Strive.
I've definitely given me catching that one as well.
A game you might have heard of, Guilty Gear
Yeah.
Strive for the PS5 and Steam.
Right. The rollback game itself.
Very exciting stuff. But for now, I think we're done with Granblue. So stay tuned. We'll be back with some Strive in a bit. And thank you, everyone, for watching Winter Showdown.